Kenya, uwe wewe ni wa Murang'a, uwe wewe ni wa Kitui, uwe wewe ni wa Kajiado ama Kisumu, haufai kuingia kaunti nyingine. Na sasa ile kitu iko hapa na ile shida tuko nayo ni moja. Ukishikwa kama kitambulisho yako sio ya Nyeri, unawekwa ndani. Kama wewe ni wa Nyeri, unaachiliwa. Nataka kuuliza Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, ambaye ni president wa Republic of Kenya, aingilie kati hii maneno. Hata deputy president wa hii nchi aingilie hii maneno, na bado tunataka kujua mlalamishi wa hii kesi ni nani. Juu sasa tunaitwa watu watatu mnaitwa na hapo na hatujui nini tunaambiwa, na tunataka kujua haki. President wetu wa Kenya William Samoei Ruto, gavana wa Nyeri, tunakuhitaji. Wagoko tunakungojea. Na tumeelewana. Na sisi wote tumeshikwa.
Wale ambao wameshikwa,
wale wote tumeshikwa. Tumeelewana ya kwamba hatutoki kwa sera. Tunataka mtupeleke na hapo nyuma. Tunataka tupeleke kotini. Mahali tunaona hii ni kotini, sio hapo chemba.
Ojarora na guku. Uwere. Urero tusirire guku thiini wa borithi. Ati ku igoti rikoragwo ria muingi. Igoti ria muingi ni tuwe kuria rikoragwo. Igande wa Gacagu arenda gutuherithia niki. Arenda tusirire igoti-ini niki. Arenda borithi niki. Tutura igoti ria muingi. Aturehero complainer. Urero complainer sira o itu. Oke igoti-ini. Zama ni igoti-ini. Oni ya borithi. Borithi ti igoti-ini. Tingetekera. Ena andu marutwo na matwaro na hau igoti riu fake na makoro mathikwo ho na kioho kia maheni a Kenya. Okoro ni mukuona andu mohetwo na zero twe naguo mumenya ni maheni matheri ni kurutwo marutwo cero makehuragwo mathibetekere kindu hatari nataka kotini. Tupelekwe kotini.
The sound bite you've heard are exclusive videos of the young people that were arrested in Nyeri on 31st during, and these people were headed for the Maina Njenga meeting that were called there. Today, as I was shooting this video, today is the 2nd, and someone just sent for me, I think that video is actually trending in TikTok, that video, that those fellows are still in the cell, yet to be presented in court. They have gotten no feedback or no communication from anyone. And they've been making calls asking who is the complainer, number one. Number two, if they have committed any offense, they should be taken to court. And the tales of how the arrests were made is actually very puzzling. You could see there is someone even there with putting on a tie. The people that were arrested there, who are even non-Kikuyus, yes, they were saying that there are fellows that were arrested. In fact, they realize if you come from Nyeri, maybe you will be released. That's what they are saying. If you come from Nyeri, you'll be released. Now, if you come from another place, from another county, which now you believed maybe you have been ferried from that other end to attend that meeting, then you are a member of that Mungiki sect. So that is part of the leveling, part of the branding on it. And the arrest was done in an inhumane manner. If you look at the corner, you know, that corridor, the way those young people are standing there, that place is overcrowded. No one is thinking, I don't know, they've been saying about food, it's not been easy. And you know, this is a backstab on Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and the second lady, Dorcas Rigathi. Themselves, they've come out as mama boys or as the defenders of the boy child. Now, here are men, young people that have been arrested on some flimsy, unconfirmed, petty charges as members of Mungiki. No one seems to have a glimpse of whether they are members of really Mungiki, whether that Mungiki exists or something, but a narrative has just been created, a story has been fabricated, and these fellows now are locked up in a cell, even though they are supposed to be presented in court if they made a mess, under some allegations of being members of Mungiki. No one seems to be coming out open to explain about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I went to look at this deeply and look at what exactly is the political interpretation of the arrest of those young people and failing to take them to court. I am finishing up Granny's house. As of today, the 2nd, the construction is going on. I've managed to purchase the 3 windows, the door, the building soil. The soil already zinaletwa sahi. If ukisikia sauti on my background, zinaletwa. So tomorrow we will be doing, we'll be using that floor, we'll be using that mchanga, that soil, just to do the walling. But I've decided, because this place is very cold and it's not a very easy place, I know things have been tough, but I want us to plaster the floor, just the floor. So for plastering the floor, I need 13 bags of cement, because of course this place, for these people who know Uyoma, it's a very difficult terrain, and I need also 1 canter for mchanga, so that we will do that plastering and leave this place. That should be done, I think probably on Thursday. That should be done, so that we leave this place, at least to Kesha plaster floor, even if the rest will still wait. At some point we'll do it at some advanced stage, or those of us who will still be willing will come up to maybe to do the walling, but I just wanted to leave after doing the floor. So kindly, let's come in big, let's try what we can do. I want to buy those cements, hapa, then we pay the fundi, and that can be done immediately ikishakauka. So kindly, we are finishing up, and I'll be closing this fundraiser tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be closing it tomorrow, midnight. Now, Maina Njenga responded to some of these things, and in a video clip, this is what he said. Sawa.
Wao wazee wakaniambia sasa, kwa sababu ya vile mambo iko, kumekuwa na ukosefu ya nauli na wazee wengi hawangeweza kufika huku Kabiroini, inafaa tuhairishe mkutano, ili wazee wajitayarishe vizuri. Tunapokutana sisi wote, tukutane tukiwa katika jamii nzima. Nilipata kumtafuta hata Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta na viongozi wengine wengi, tukakubaliana mkutano ya Kabiroini haitakuwa. Lakini kwa sababu hatukutaka tukudisappoint watu sana vile tulikuwa tumeandaa hiki kikao sana, tukasema tupase hii maneno pole kwa watu wetu. Sasa hata kama kuna watu ambao walifika Kabiroini, ni wale tu ambao hawakuwa wamefikiwa na information ya kutosha, kwa sababu ukiangalia katika hiyo kikao hakukuwa na wazee, hakukuwa na viongozi. Ni kumaanisha ya kwamba kulikuwa na maongezi, watu walikuwa wameongea. Tukasema ya kwamba kama vijana wa area hiyo wanaweza waende kanisani, sababu sasa kanisani ni kuruka mwaka, kuomba maombi pamoja. So vijana wa area hiyo wanaweza enda Kabiroini. Hapa wanaweza enda to rivers hapa to river. Nakuru watembee Nakuru, wa Meru waenda upande wa Meru. Ndio sasa baadaye kuwe na kikao cha pamoja. baada ya kuwasiliana na viongozi ndio sasa tulifikiana hivi. Nyeri ndege ndemagire kumenya ati mucemanio ni wambite kuhairisho tondu titwe twahairishe mucemanio ni athuri. Ni lazima viongozi wale wako sasa wajiulize, wakati watakaokuwa wameondoka kwenye madaraka watakaanisha aje na raia ambao walikuwa nasumbua. Haifai viongozi wanakuwa na hasira nyingi ni kana kwamba nchi inaisha. Hii Kenya iko huru kutembea. Wale vijana ile freedom of movement ndio walinyimwa, na freedom of enjoyment na right to personal liberty haikuweza kuwapata, na ni pole sana.
So ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at it deeply. You've arrested someone because this person made a mistake, that this person was a member of Mungiki. And Maina Njenga yesterday made an interview, and it's true that he's not in hiding, he's in public. If you have Maina Njenga's number, if you call him, atashika, utaongea na yeye, he's not hiding anywhere. They were believed to be members of Mungiki, and no one seems to be there, and I still maintain here. Mungiki si story ya kwanza kushikashika watu na kusema wao ni members while hakuna kitu kimefanyika. You must bring a case. That is why young people are asking, who is the complainer here? Who is suing us? What is the evidence that state is having against us? And I want to look at some of this for understanding. Number one, those young people were arrested to trigger appearance of Maina Njenga or any Azimio la Umoja leader, so that the narrative can be fabricated. The young people there, the plan was very, it was very simplistic, even for someone just with common sense there to see and say, these guys are joking. What will be the understanding? Maina Njenga called a meeting, and Maina Njenga never appeared. He was not anywhere in that event. Then these young people who came out are arrested. They are arrested, then sorting is done. Those who come from Nyeri are released, and those who travel from all other areas, allegedly, someone even saying that some non-locals, there are some non-locals, and especially, it even went ethnic, looking at what is the tribe, what is your language, were arrested and then locked up there. Then, they will know that because Maina Njenga will not come in, maybe Maina Njenga will come out to seek release, maybe to show solidarity, number one. Number two, they are waiting to see who is coming out to sort the bail of these people. Who is coming out to bail them? I'm telling you, if someone would have misguided any Azimio leader, or even the Azimio leadership from Mount Kenya or Jubilee, to appear to stand in solidarity to those young people, those young men there, they would have fallen in the state trap. And you realize, they have spoken out, Maina Njenga has spoken about it, but they have not come out to go there. Because that photo will be taken, the video will be taken, and then that narrative will be fabricated. Remember, the Mungiki thing is a narrative in the minds of some few individuals. People who don't have evidence. There is no one that has suffered under Mungiki recently. It is just a narrative that started in a press briefing, and after press briefing, people started attending funerals and church services, picking microphones, and after running out of political narratives, they start shouting about existence of Mungiki. There is nothing like that. For me, I insist there is nothing like that, because we've not seen, we are in a digital world where kama kuna mkijana ameenda amesimamisha mama mahali, tunaweza ona, we can see, we can be shown huyo mama kilia, hawa wamekuja wameninyang'anya or something like that. So there is nothing like that. So that was the plan one, and it failed. Number two, I think the people that crafted the scheme wanted to provoke Maina Njenga supporters, so that probably they are provoked, they cause mayhem, and then a crackdown is justified. Yes, you know, and then that should even show William Ruto where he's seated. If the young people that are in cell were legitimate, were actually members of Mungiki, then the grouping that is out would have been complaining, even protesting. But because you arrested innocent civilians, there is no grouping outside. Or do you want to tell us that all those who were to attend that meeting were the members of that Mungiki, so no one is remaining behind? There is only the silence, even after the state arrested these fellows, only points out one thing, that there is no grouping outside known as Mungiki. Whatever we are talking about are just a group of young people, and we are just profiling them. So if there was a Mungiki thing outside here, they would have become out. And so it was a provocation. Remember, a crackdown was launched on Mungiki, and people in the bars, in the corridors were asking, what crackdown? To my surprise, even I know members of this channel who are police officers tell me, majamaa wachana nao bana. Sasa tuna crack nini? Tuna crack kitu hatuoni. You know. So that was the strategy number 2, and I think that also failed. There was no chaos. There was no mayhem. And that is why they're still being held there to see what next will happen. And you know, we're waiting to see how they'll behave. Number 3, police arrested these young people under stray orders, but without a clear charge sheet. There's no clarity. You know, you don't have evidence that these 250 people hawaja hijack mtu. Hakuna mtu ameenda akasema when these people are going there they have been harassed. Mtu amenyang'anya vitu zake. These fellows have not done any harm. So even coming out to say they have done this, they have done that, doesn't hold any water. And that is why they've been caught flat-footed. But to William Samoei Ruto, I don't know why he has entertained this, because I even wonder, the fellows that talk about Mungiki sometimes are not just strategic. Kenya Kwanza campaigned on a bottom-up transformation agenda. That bottom-up transformation agenda created a picture that the political leadership is meant of hustlers and they're close to hustlers. The fellows that were arrested are young boys and men who are maybe breadwinners in their families, who are also hustlers. If you look the way they are complaining, and what they are saying is they are complaining for William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua to help them. Now, aren't they created the class war? And the same venom, or rather the same relationship that they created, they are breaking it, and it might come back to absorb them. It is a very dangerous one. If the young people come out and feel that William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, waliwapigia kura, they voted for them, but the young people have turned against them. So I believe that what the law is, politics aside, if these people made a mistake, if these people are really Al-Shabaab and there is justifiable case to answer, then they should not be locked up anywhere. They should be presented in court. The charges should be read to them, so that if there are fines of, the justice process should actually take its course. It should not be snarled up. Of course, if it was on 31st, that was on Saturday. So no court operates on Sunday. No courts operate on Monday, because Monday was a holiday. Today is Tuesday. So as we do this video, today they were supposed to be taken to court today. They have not been taken. Remember, this is tired. This is worn out strategy. This is pre-colonial strategies. Those things used to happen way back. Nowadays, people fought for the constitution, people fought for the freedom, for the justice, and I think we're in a new constitutional dispensation that we should not see this. So let's wait and see, but I believe we can do better. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my end. Now, over our last bit of this project, we are finishing tomorrow, and that will be on plastering. Nataka to plaster the wall, the floor. Yeah, so plastering the floor, that is just a bit of what is remaining, so that nitoke hapa uyoma nikisha acha shosh kwa nyumba mzuri. We've done the other bit, the construction is actually underway. They are actually finishing. Then tomorrow tutafanya hiyo ya mchanga. And after that, what will be pending is the floor. So what we are planning to do the floor is to make sure we plaster the floor. Wakishamaliza kishakauka, we shall just put up the material there. Make sure tumebuy hizo we need mchanga, sand, then we need what? We need cement, and then we need to pay labor fundi. I think is around 10,000 or so, or 5,000 I think, so that we are done with it. This was our project for January, and I think I'll be glad that by 4th day, 3rd tomorrow, we shall be able to finish it. Thank you. Hi guys, so we want to give you a progress of so far. So hii ndio ile mchanga. Yeah, I told you guys that the mchanga that will be used for the walling is this one here. So we've brought 3, which are the ones that we will use kesho to do. So this is the mchanga. Then this is the progress of the house so far. This is what our day 1 has been. I wanted to get an established shot of it. So what's remaining here ni kuweka hii mchanga in between the walls, the wall and then the roofing. The mabati, we are also probably running late. We might do mabati tomorrow, and then when we are done with that is when we will do the floor. So you can look at how the floor is. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, and I want us to make it better. Yeah, so this is so far what we've done day 1, and yeah, we'll get to this tomorrow. I think we'll just finish up, then we shall also show you so far when we're done. So these are the dirisha, the other one. Yes, so they're just starting the mabati, so they're bringing it. So tomorrow we'll have full of it. Yeah.